you guys, welcome back to a vlog. Today's video is going to be about this personalized candle that I made for my son's teacher. It has her name at the bottom, and I picked out the scent, and I was able to make this entire candle and the holder from scratch for her. If you continue watching, you see how I was able to achieve this look. So I started off by melting the candle wax. How I did that is I have a frying pot filled with water, and I placed a glass bowl inside of the pot. And as you can see, I'm taking the wicks out of the candle and just peeling that off the bottom and placing that inside of the glass bowl, which will then melt the candle wax without destroying it. Okay, so if you're going to do this, make sure that you use something that is not going to melt. You place that inside of a pot, fill that pot up with water. The heatness and the moisturization from the pot will melt the wax. That's what you see me doing here. And I'm going to continue doing that until all the wax are melted. I then moved on to actually make the candle holder. I got this vase from the dollar store. I taped off the part of the vase that I didn't want the spray paint to land on. I did that off camera because it was so difficult to try to, show you guys and, paint and tape the vase off. So I'm going to use this spray paint it's Rust-Oleum. I actually got this from Lowe's. It's black. I'm going to go ahead and spray the vase off, and you'll see how that's going to look when I take the tape off of it. After I finish spray painting the glass, I'm now going to glue down the candle wick to the inside of the glass. What advice I would give is to do this before you spray paint it. It was so difficult for me to try to put the wick in there and stick it straight without touching the outside of the glass, which was still wet because I just spray painted it. For that bottom of the holder, I'm writing my son's teacher's name in a oil-based Sharpie. I'm writing it around, going in a circle, just to make it stand out a little bit. Try not to write too thick because it will smear. I did little thin strokes as I was writing because I am going to go over the letters with the glue gun, which is going to make it stand out even more. So after I went over the letters with the hot glue gun, I'm now going to spray the back of it with the Rust-Oleum brand again, except that this time it is silver instead of black. I chose silver because I figure that the silver will make the letters that are written in black pop a little bit more. It'll make it a little bit more visible because right now the glass is clear and you can't really see the letters. So this will make it pop out and stand out more at the bottom of that vase. So I'm just going to make sure I spray the corners of the glass all through around. Make sure that everywhere gets painted silver. Moving on, so while that is drying out there, I moved on to drop in the oil scents into the candle because the wax has melted by this time. So I'm going to drop 2 of them in there that I got from dollar store. They smelled very good, surprisingly. So I'm going to just go ahead and drop in the second oil into the candle wax real good. I'm going to stir it, and then I'm going to be ready to pour that right into the candle holder. Okay, so this is the finished product of the candle. So as you can see, half of it is white, half of it is green. The wax that I bought was not enough for this holder, so what I did was I had some candles that were almost done, so I just melted that and I just filled it up to here so it can fill up the jar because I didn't want it to be half. And then as you can see, I already cut off the parts of the wick that I didn't need. So this is what the candle is actually looking like right now. And this design that you guys are seeing on the side of it definitely was not planned. It was kind of like an error, but it turned out to be a good error. It was supposed to be a straight line, but I guess the spray paint seeped through and got through and caused those streaks on the side of it, but it actually doesn't look bad. So if you want yours to be like a straight line, make sure when you tape your candle holder that you tape it tight so it doesn't seep through like mine. But I actually like the way it looks. It actually looks like I planned it. So it worked out great for me. But anyway, so this is the candle holder after I spray painted it silver on the back
it actually shows now the writing that I did a little bit more, because before it was just glass, you couldn't see through it, but the silver on the back makes it a little bit, well, a lot more visible, so you can actually see his teacher's name now on the hold at the bottom. This is where the candle is gonna sit. I'm gonna place the candle like this to stand, but I'm going to hot glue it to stand. So just see how I'm gonna make this look.
So I got these crystal beads also from Dollar Store. I'm going to just hot glue them around the top of that candle because it has like a little design going on over there, and I just wanted the crystals to be right under it and just make it bling a little bit more. So I'm just going to be gluing all the crystals around that top of the candle before I glue the entire candle down to the holder. And finally, here is the finished product. This is what it's looking like right now. You guys can definitely do this yourselves at home. Instead of wasting your money to buy gifts, you can definitely make that. This is a nice, simple, and easy gift that people will actually want. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.